How's it going, guys? It's Justin from the J Media and I'm back with another video. So from the title of this video, you guys might know this is my 4-year anniversary with this car. So for those of you guys who are new to the channel, this is my 2015 Mitsubishi Lancer GT. I've had the car since brand new in November 2015, so it's been exactly 4 years. I'm the only owner of this car. Got this car brand new from the Mitsubishi dealership. Drove it off the lot with 12 miles on it. So yeah, everything you see done on the car is done by me with the help of some of my friends or with the help of some shops. So you know, yeah, I had a vision to build this car up to where it is today, and I'm glad that, you know, over the course of 4 years the car has evolved through many stages. Alright, so I'm going to do a full rundown of the car. Again, I know some of you guys might be new subscribers to the channel, so I do a full rundown of what's done to the front, the side, the back, the interior, the engine bay, everything of the car that's been done since day one, and I'll just be sure to go through all that with you guys in detail. Alright, so we're going to start with the front end of the car. So really aggressive front end. First thing I'm going to touch on is this carbon fiber hood. So this is a carbon fiber hood by VIS Racing. So this is the Terminator GT hood. I think it's really aggressive. Like I say, it's a full carbon fiber. And then moving down, we do have these custom headlights. These are VLAN headlights. I did get my buddy Thomas to customize it a little bit for me. So it does have the red demon eye, and then whenever I do unlock the car, it does have an LED strip right here. And whenever I lock the car or a signal, it does have like this loading sign, like a sequential light. So it's really nice. And then the front bumper is an aftermarket front bumper. So this is the Varus V2 front bumper. So I know some of you guys might be trying to fit a different aftermarket bumper. You do require wider fenders. As you will see, I am wide body, so I have a wider front fenders and rear fenders. So yeah, you do have to have wider fenders to make it fit. This is the V2, so it does come with the carbon fiber canards and carbon fiber front lip. It comes with 2 canards. I decided to run one. And then we have a splitter here as well to protect the carbon fiber lip. So my buddy Eric from Project Motorsports, big shout out to him. He's local to Austin, Texas, and makes front splitters for a bunch of cars. So yeah, it's a custom made Project M front splitter because my front lip is different, so it's custom. And then if you see through the grill over here, you can see 2 gold stuff. Those are not twin turbos, those are actually hella supertone horns. So yeah, hella supertone horns. I like the whole black, gold, and red theme on the car, so you might see a lot of it all around. So I think that pretty much covers the front end of the car, what's been done to it. So right now let's go over to see what's done to the side of the car. Alright, so next thing I'm going to touch on is the side profile of the car. So for the longest time I felt like the front end and rear of my car has been aggressive, and I was trying to make my rear against the side of the car more aggressive. I didn't know what to do. So I do have, first of all, some wider front fenders. So these are Victory Function front fenders. They will come out a little more, I believe 15mm wider. So I'll give you guys a close up in a minute to see all these little details. And then with the front fenders, I do have aftermarket quick release bumper there, so I can take off the bumper easily if I want to. I have a nice wheel and tire setup, so my ultimate dream wheels. If you guys are, you know, following the channel for a long time, you would have known that I switched to many different wheel setups, and this is finally my favorite set. Alright, so like I said, I know I was saying these are my dream wheels. So these are the Race T37SL wheels. I had a square setup. So right now, again, my wheel specs might not fit for some of y'all because I am wider, I'm wide body. So I have 18 by 9.5 all around. My offset is plus 22. And then for tires, I'm running some Continental Extreme Contact Sport tires, 235, 40, 18s all around as well. So yeah, had this tire and wheel setup for I think maybe like a year now. Absolutely love it. T37s are my favorite wheels, dream wheels. I do have little details here like the sticker. I do have some raised lug nuts as well as some raised valve stem caps. So small little details on there. And then while I'm on the topic of that, moving on to the side, I would say these are probably the rarest part of my car. These are carbon fiber side mirrors. I got this carbon fiber piece over here, but these are carbon fiber Ganador mirrors. So if any of y'all know like JDM parts, I would have to say Ganador side mirrors, I think, are the rarest. They have been discontinued for this car for 11 years. They do fit the Evo 10s as well as the Lancers. They're just super rare. I got it shipped all the way from the UK. I just couldn't find a set. And I believe with this car, the Lancer or the Evo 10, I'm the only one in Texas with it, I believe, that I've seen it. So super rare. Absolutely love these side mirrors. Give it a little more aggressive look to the side and front profile of the car. And then if I move along, we do have some carbon fiber door handles, so front and back as well, all around. To match the whole carbon fiber theme, I have some carbon fiber window side pillars, so A-pillars, really nice, as well as some carbon fiber window vents on there as well. So I've seen window vents on a bunch of cars in black, just never seen it in carbon fiber. I know some of you guys might be like, what's this thing right there on the rear with holes? So if you do go on track days, you definitely want to make sure that you know your car have your windows down, or you want to have some air ventilation. So I have my windows down in the front and my windows up on the rear. And I have taken the car on a couple of track days. So if you guys want to check out some of the track day videos, don't forget to hit back on some previous videos to watch those. But yeah, besides looking good, they're functional as well, so why not? I also do have these carbon fiber wrapped side splitters that I made for myself. So these are DIY. If you guys check back on my older videos, I do have my most watched video on the channel, which is this carbon fiber DIY. I think it's called DIY $20 side splitter install. The carbon fiber wrapped it. It's not real carbon fiber, but you know, I figured, you know, instead of spending a couple $100, why not do it myself, save some money, and look good. So like that. And then moving to the side. Towards the rear over here, I do have some Password JDM carbon fiber side specs. So I think those are meant for the front. Bought them off an Evo 10 owner in California. He shipped it here. Again, Password JDM makes some pretty rare parts, so pretty excited to have them on my car. Let's see, and then moving on to the rear, to the side, I also have these window visors. So I think those are just some JDM brand OEM style window visors. I do have a wide body kit, so my front and rear are different. My fronts are Victory Functions, my rear are custom made, so only one in the US with this custom made wide body kit that is made by a body shop, so shout out Jay White. So yeah, basically it's I got some nice black rivets around it. The front is a full fender replacement, but the rear you do have to cut them well, you know, to get a nice fitment. So I believe it adds 15 millimeters wider on the rear as well. And then my Instagram handle here. If you guys haven't followed me on social media, make sure to check out @JUS_TYN as well as @TheJMedia. I post photos almost daily on there, so if you guys want to see updates on the car before it comes on the YouTube channel, make sure to follow me on my Instagram page as well. And then back here we do have the gas cap. So if you guys are Lancer owners, you might know that the gas cap usually comes in like a metal finish, or some of them it just come painted. I actually got mine carbon fiber hydro dipped by Thomas. So Thomas, he owns a local hydro dip shop here in Austin, Texas. Did a bunch of hydro dip work for me on the car. Unfortunately, he did sold the business a little while back, so yeah, I have to find someone else now if I do want hydro dip. But yeah, I think on the side that pretty much covers what I have on the side. So I think we're gonna move on to the rear and see what's been done to the car right now. Now we're gonna move to the rear end of the car. So another really aggressive part of the car that I like. So yeah, I guess we're gonna start with the top. So you guys can see this pretty massive carbon fiber wing. So that is the Various Euro GT wing. It does come with 4 pieces. So the whole wing is one piece, 2 stands on each side, and then the trunk mounts. So what I did, actually, I got carbon fiber mounts that didn't work too well in the Texas heat. So what I did was actually switch it out to some battle arrow mounts, which were made of aluminum instead, because I didn't want to wait another 3 months to get it shipped from Japan. But yeah, Various Euro GT wing. I do have some nice titanium hardware by Chasing Jays on it, so I'll give you guys an up close in a bit to see it. And then moving on, here we do have this carbon fiber duckbill. So I know some guys either run a wing setup or just a duckbill setup. Previously, if you guys follow me for a while on the channel, you will know I have an Evo 8 or Evo 9 wing that I made it fit. So yeah, I have that with the duckbill. I decided to keep the duckbill setup because I love how it looks. Did change out my Mitsubishi emblem to like a gold, so it's kind of like a vinyl gold film on it. It's vinyl, just paste it over. Aftermarket tail lights. So these are from, I apologize if I don't remember the name correctly, but I think these were from, well, if I remember the company, I'll let you guys know. But some aftermarket tail lights. These come in LED. Really like the style. I did recently switch out the bulbs, my reverse bulbs. So right now they are bright LED bulbs whenever I reverse. Those are by Last Fit. So shout out to Last Fit. They've been sending me LED bulbs as well as reverse bulbs. So if you guys want any LED stuff, make sure to check out their Instagram or their website. And then on here, I decided to add some carbon fiber canards. These are meant for the fronts, but I had like a lot of inspiration from a lot of cars like the BRZs that are wide bodied. I've seen 370Zs that are wide bodied. A lot of two-door sports cars that are wide bodied and have rear canards, and I thought that looked really aggressive. I just never seen, again, I never see any Evo 10 or Lancer owners do them on the car, so I just wanted to try it to be different. If it looks good, cool. If it doesn't, then I'll take it off. But you know, it looks different. I like it. So front canards, put them on the rear. Over here, this is another pretty unique part. So this is carbon fiber rear spec by Top Secret, another Japanese brand. That actually came off an R32 Skyline. So again, I made it fit on my car. It's not meant for my car. Made it fit. I do have this rear diffuser here. I have quite a few guys ask me about it. So this is the Duraflex M-Power rear diffuser. I had it when I first had the car, so I might think of switching it out. I'm not sure yet. Did make an additional rear diffuser here myself. So just got a bunch of, you know, like ABS plastic off eBay and just cut it out and make it fit. Did add right here, there's an extra LED fog brake light. So you know, again, whenever you brake, it's kind of like the F1 style where it blinks. Again, wanted to be unique and different and try out different styles to see how it looks on my car. We do have a custom license plate. So over here in the United States, in Texas, you can get a custom plate for not too expensive. So I decided to do it. Of course, I had to go black with carbon fiber because the whole car is a black theme. Got some carbon fiber license plate frame, as well as some nice gold hardware on it. So yeah, and then moving on, I think, so like the brake light over here, I did vinyl tint it a little darker. Small little accents like that. I do have an exhaust, so that is a HKS exhaust. So again, another Japanese brand. That's a HKS high power exhaust. So that is a titanium tip, so I think it looks really nice. It's not as loud as my previous exhaust setup, but I think it sounds more refined. So I think that pretty much covers the rear of the car. So right now what I'm gonna do is I'll be talking about some stuff that you don't see on the car, like the suspension and brakes, and then we'll move on to the interior, and then we'll move on to the engine bay as well. Alright, so welcome to the interior of my car. So again, bunch of stuff been done to it. I'm going to talk about some of these seats here first. So these are the Brom Racing Elite X seats, so diamond stitched in some nice red stitching. If you see over here, you can see some nice red stitching. It's in leather. And then we also have some Takata harnesses here as well. So some nice black Takata harnesses. I didn't go with a signature green because I don't want to throw off the theme of the car too much. Again, you see a lot of black, red, and gold all around the car. And then back here, might be kind of hard to see, but we do have a Gold Cypher Auto harness back here. So what the purpose of this harness is you want to make sure when you have the cutout harnesses or any kind of race harnesses, you have at minimum a harness bar or a roll cage. And then moving on, I also do have a quick release setup. So this is a Vertex, King of Vertex suede steering wheel. Again, big shout out to my girlfriend, my fiance, for getting it for my birthday. It says King of Vertex on the back. Did change it out to a short hub, so this is NRG quick release. And over here we have the NRG short hub. It does come with a black horn, but I switched it out to a red horn, as well as some gold titanium hardware. And then, since it's a suede steering wheel, I know a little extra, but got some red gloves from Supreme. Because when you drive with suede steering wheel, they deteriorate over time, they get pretty bad. You definitely don't want to get it worn out. So I actually do have a different steering wheel for daily purposes. I daily with another Vertex steering wheel, but this is a leather steering wheel. I just wanted a plain short, quick release short hub. So when I go to car shows or photo shoots, I use this wheel. When I'm daily driving, I just use this wheel. So little extra, but since I've been dailying the car now for the past couple months, you know, I would have to do this. And we do have a Vertex turn signal extension over here, so really nice little addition to the car. Do have some carbon fiber pedal shifters. These are from Shift Concepts, so super easy. They slide right off, slip right on, super easy to install. I also have a bunch of like hydro dip stuff over here. So here on the side, over here, a bunch of small little carbon fiber hydro dip. If you look by my shift knob down here, we also have some hydro dipping done. Again, shout out to Thomas. Unfortunately, he had to sell the business. I do have a samurai shift knob. I thought that was pretty cool. Again, black, red, and gold. I just think the whole theme goes really well together. So, bunch of hydro dip. So whatever I can't really get in carbon fiber, I just wanted to get it hydro dip in carbon fiber. And if you see around the control knob over here, these are climate control in carbon fiber. Slightly beneath it, this is pretty cool, highly recommend it. But over here, this is this little digital display. So basically I put on these little caps on each of my wheels, and it tells me how much PSI, how much air pressure is in each wheel. I do know every car has a sensor, so when your tires get low on air, it'll tell you how much air. But this in real time tells me exactly what the temperature is. So right now I have 32 PSI in all my wheels, all my tires. So that's when I know, okay, if one tire is low on air, I should top it up. It doesn't run by battery. Actually, it's just solar panel, so I can just leave it out in the sun to charge. 20 bucks on eBay or Amazon, really good. I did switch out the stereo over here, so as you can tell, this is much bigger. This is the Android Play, a 10.2. Big touch screen, does have YouTube, you know, Google Maps, bunch of stuff on it, really good. It does use the same AC vents, so it has a really OEM plus look to it. It looks great. And then over here, typically this is just an airbag, it's just blank, but I decided to put some gauges. I've seen people put gauges here on the A-pillar or over here, but I decided to be unique, really stealth. So this had some trimming to be done. Again, shout out to Project Motorsports helping me install this. I got some Defy gauges, so let me switch on the gauges for you guys real quick. So just see over here. So the color changes whenever I start it up. Looks great. And basically over here I have the water temp gauge, and then I have a voltage gauge as well as a oil pressure gauge. So whenever I step on the gas, oil pressure gauge will go up. Volt gauge tells me how many volts. Right now my car is not starting. I didn't start my car, so my water temp is pretty low. So like I said, since I've been on track days, you know, I definitely want to make sure that my temperature stays good on the car, it's not running too hot or anything like that. And once I switch the car on, you can also see my screen right now is on. So like I said, I can go on Google Maps, I can go on YouTube, bunch of stuff on here, really good. It doesn't have any Wi-Fi inbuilt, but I can connect it to my phone as a hotspot, so that works great for me. Up here, I also do have a dash cam. So this dash cam, what's really unique about it is it kind of clips onto your OEM rear view mirror. So it acts as a rear view mirror, and it also does have cameras on here. Shoots in HD, I believe is 1080p. So yeah, dash cam is a great thing to have on the car. I got it used from a local guy. I believe this is the Falcon 360 dash cam. Have it wired up to the car, so whenever I start up my car, dash cam starts up right away. Let's see. And then we also do have some floor mats over here. So great looking floor mats. So these are some leather diamond stitched floor mats. As you can tell, the red diamond stitch kind of matches the red stitching on here. They are not the same brand, but they are as close as you can get, to looking similar. So yeah, great, looks great on the car. I have them on the front as well as the rears as well. But yeah, I think that pretty much covers what's been done to the interior of the car. Nothing much I can think of at the moment. But let's also get a clip for you guys from the back to see, so you guys can see the harness bar. So here's a better view of the Cypher Auto harness bar. Painted gold, it actually came silver. So back here, you can still see some passengers. But yeah, here's a good view on the brown racing seats, kind of like a carbon fiber backing. Really nice interior, building up my interior bit by bit. So yeah, looking pretty nice. So right now we're gonna move on to the engine bay. Alright, so we're gonna talk about what's done to the engine bay. So you can kind of get a little close up to see. So it does have some hood dampers here so that it stays on. Saw that myself. A bunch of hydro dip stuff. So if you look down here, we have some custom parts hydro dip by again Thomas. So these are like the pistons, intake, bunch of really cool details. Also have my engine valve cover hydro dipped. So Samurai, really cool details. We do have some Chasing J's titanium valve cover, so really cool. Expensive but really cool. Small little dress up parts. I do have a radiator cap over here in carbon fiber, the Mitsubishi logo. I switched out the piping, so from the factory just black. I switched it out to some HPS coolant piping. And one thing that's pretty cool in the car that people always point out to me at car shows is this is functional. This is my coolant overflow. So I like whiskey, so I decided, I wanted to do something a little unique. It is functional, like I said, it works. From the factory, it just comes with a white bottle, really plain. I do have some little sock covers from Tomei to cover up, my windshield wiper fluid, brake fluid, stuff like that. Let's see what else here. So I did have gauges, so to measure my water temp, if you see over here, I do have to cut through this hose to connect this so I can have readings to make sure that I could read the temperature. So again, that's something that's functional. I have an engine core and intake over here, and then also I do have a carbon fiber fuse box. Let's see, I do have a strut bar, so that's a Megan Racing front strut bar. And this is pretty funny, but these are actually lug nuts, but they fit. So small little details on the car, as you can tell, small little dress up bolts right here in gold, over here all around the car, little crown. So the whole theme of the car. So I think that pretty much covers in terms of under the engine bay. So right now there's also been tuned, so that's something I didn't mention whenever I talk about the exhaust. I know you guys might be wondering power wise what's been done to it. As you guys can see, engine core intake with HKS exhaust, as well as a tune. So tuned by Rick from Rally Inspired. It's all the way, I think one of his helpers is located, Kevin is located in Florida, Rick's located in California. To my knowledge, not too many people know how to tune these engines. So mine's the GT with the 4B12 engine, 2.4 liter, 4-cylinder engine. So not too many people know how to tune it, so I just want to make sure it's a reliable tuner. And Rick from Rally Inspired been tuning these platforms for like 10-15 years, so I trust that my car won't blow up when it gets tuned. It was an e-tune, so what that means is he sent me the files through email, and then I have to load it up on my laptop, do data logging, load on the base map, all that myself. So it was a little intimidating because I never done it before. But again, I do have all those videos of my car on the YouTube channel. So if you guys are new, every single thing that's done on the car since brand new is on the channel. I know if you guys don't want to sift through the hundreds of videos I have, there's a playlist on my channel called How To DIY Installation Videos. So all those DIY videos are on there of me installing stuff, or you know, with my buddies helping me out with the install. So I think that pretty much covers up, you know, the car. I do have small little stuff here and there that maybe I didn't really mention, like the windshield banner, stuff like that. But Super Street sticker, you know, small little accents. Oh, I did forget one thing in the interior I just noticed. Let me show you guys real quick. Over here, I'm not sure if you guys can see through the windshield, but over here, this is a carbon fiber crown bezel. So pretty cool. You guys can see from this angle as well. You can't really see it from the inside, but yeah, up here, so small little details again in carbon fiber. So, you know, with my build, it's all about the details. So what I'll also be doing, I had a few like far away shots. I'll be doing some up close shots so you guys can see exactly the small little details on the car that you might not have captured in the video. Alright, so right now I'm gonna do a first person point of view. So like I said, you can see more details up close. Carbon fiber hood, front bumper, everything looks really good. Small little carbon fiber accents, even down to like the raised lug nuts. So yeah, it's on the little details. Carbon fiber, the Ganondorf door mirrors, carbon fiber door handles. See small little details in carbon fiber. And then my interior, you guys might not be able to see too well earlier, but right now steering wheel is off. Small hydro dip stuff on the car. Nice brown racing seats. My steering wheel. I didn't mention about this. This one thing I almost forgot. This is the actually hydro dip. You guys might see a lot of Evo 10s or Lancer owners with it. This is the I guess you can call that the vortex generator. Carbon fiber various Euro GT wing. And like I said, we do have the nice Chasing J's titanium hardware. So most expensive bolts. Really nice but really expensive. A little up close of some of the carbon fiber stuff like the duckbill, tail lights, and then more carbon fiber canards on the rear, carbon fiber rear spats off an R32 Skyline. The HKS titanium exhaust. So you can see a little closer here, it does say high power HKS muffler. Kind of hard to see, but little coilover rear sway bar suspension back there underneath. Let's see. Yeah, so I think that pretty much covers what's been done to the car. Alright, so if you guys are new to the channel, don't forget to hit a subscribe. Don't forget to leave a thumbs up and comment if you guys have any questions. I do these yearly update videos every single year in November. So again, we have my 1 year anniversary video, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years. Again, if you guys have been subscribed to the channel for a long time, I really thank you guys for watching my videos a lot. You might have seen the car went through different phases. So if you guys think this is the final form of the car, you are not correct. It is reaching its final form, but not quite yet. I do have a bunch of plans, so stay tuned. I'll be making a separate video talking about what I want done to the car. Like I said, some pretty big plans that I have planned out for the car. Might be doing some different setups in the future as well, so make sure to subscribe. And thank you for watching the video. This is Justin for J Media. I'll catch you guys in the next one.